story about a new America, an electro-MAGA America that could be yours if you choose it. Once upon a time, the people of the world were tricked into thinking some people were better than others. This was shown in an ancient law document called the Code of Hammurabi, which evolved over time and eventually became Moses Law, Common Law, and later Vatican Law. The Vatican Code was then used to create UCC Law, otherwise known as the Law of the Sea. The situation came to a head when the masses realized that those in control were actually not special at all, but simply using elaborate tricks and props to make themselves seem great and powerful, much like the wizard in The Wizard of Oz. People were unhappy and wanted another way of living together, a way where they could have all the benefits of their current lives without bureaucratic government controls. Free-thinking individuals across the world began coming up with plans, all of which seemed brilliant and wonderful. But any time anyone's plan got very far off the ground, it was either sabotaged or somehow taken over. Hundreds of years went by and nothing was working, until one day everyone realized that things were actually changing. People began listening to their own inner wisdom and doing things based on their inner core values. And amazingly, it seemed most of the people across the world shared certain values. These shared values were written up and are now called the 14 Statements of Responsibility. And the more people acted on these values, the more everyone realized that they weren't as controlled as they thought they were. The key was for everyone to begin taking responsibility for themselves. A new America began to develop. It took time, of course, but finally a plan came together that had not been compromised nor corrupted. And a new America, Electro-MAGA America, was born. Electro-MAGA America includes everyone in the world who wants to be a part. And here's what it looks like. Community. In Electro-MAGA America, communities are no bigger than is required for everyone to have a voice in the ecclesia. An ecclesia is simply a neighborhood meeting where matters concerning the whole community are discussed and decided upon. Courts. There are no professional judges or attorneys and no standing court buildings. If a dispute arises, those involved work it out between themselves or seek the help of a mediator. If that doesn't work, they take the matter to a trusted member of the community who hears all sides and renders a judgment. If the problem persists, the disputants take the matter before the ecclesia. Police. Police are policy enforcers, part of the bureaucratic government control system. In Electro-MAGA America, the community intervenes where violations occur. Where there is threat of harm, the community has a duty to protect. This means police are either out of a job or are commissioned by their community as sheriff. Banks and money. The people in Electro-MAGA America will eventually live without money because the earth is plentiful and provides more than is required for abundant life. But for the time being, sovereign nations issue their own asset-backed currencies based on the airship economy. Land. At one time, the practice of buying land, owning it, and excluding others from utilizing it was unheard of. Land was held in common by all the people, Individuals and families maintained their own homes, homesteads, and businesses, of course, but a majority of the land was available for all as a supplement. Electro-MAGA America returns to this practice. Land is occupied freely, and blocking off land for sale or rent is a violation of natural law. These are just some of the things Electro-MAGA Americans dream of and are ready to ride the Kraken to make happen.